Have you ever felt like people only know the version of you that you allow them to see? The put together version, the strong and independent version, the one that looks confident on the outside, even when you're crumbling on the inside. Today, we're going to talk about these masks and how we can start peeling them away. Hey everyone, welcome to the Truth Unmasked. I'm Andrea. Today we are going to talk about the mask we wear and why we wear them. We all wear masks. Some are subtle, like pretending we're fine when we're not. Others go deeper, like hiding parts of ourselves we're afraid the world won't accept. But what happens when we finally take them off? Let me clarify when I say mask. I don't mean something physical. I mean the people we pretend to be, the invisible roles we play to protect ourselves, or to be the person we think the people around us expect us to be. For me, my mask looked like confidence. The social girl who loved going out. The strong, do-it-yourself woman who didn't need any help. Happy and relaxed, pretending like everything was, but underneath, I was exhausted, insecure, anxious, and afraid people wouldn't accept the real me. That the real me wasn't good enough and wasn't lovable. Maybe your mask looks different. Maybe it's perfectionism, or always saying I'm fine even when you're not, or being the strong one that never asks for help even though you want it or you need it. The perfect son or daughter, or the model employee. Think about it. What mask do you wear, and what does it hide? I remember in my 20s when I was completely overwhelmed. I couldn't keep up with life. Housework was piling up. I wasn't taking good care of myself. I was anxious about everything. And inside, I felt like I was drowning. But every day, I would put on a smile. I would get myself together, somewhat presentable, and I would act like I had everything under control. Why? Because I had this deep fear that if I showed the real me, the stressed, exhausted, anxious, struggling me, people wouldn't think that I was capable. I was afraid of being judged and afraid of being seen as weak. So I wore the mask of confidence. And here's the thing, it worked, at least for a while, on the surface. People believed the mask. They thought that I was fine, but underneath, I was falling apart. And the worst part, nobody could help me because nobody knew that I needed help. That's the cost of wearing masks. They protect us from judgment in the short term, but they also block us from connection in the long term. When we hide, we don't give people the chance to support us, to love us, or to truly see us. So let me ask you, what mask are you wearing right now, and what is it costing you? Don't feel bad if you do the same. Here's the thing, we all do this. Especially as women, society teaches us to fit in, to be agreeable, to hide our struggles. But the truth is, the more we hide, the more disconnected we feel, and the further we move away from who we truly are, and in my experience, the worse we feel about ourselves. Masks can feel safe and secure, but they're exhausting. They keep us isolated and stuck in shame. They make us believe that if people only love the mask we wear, then maybe they don't really love us at all. And that's the heartbreaking part. When we're loved for the mask, not for our true selves, we never feel fully seen because we're not. There came a time when I couldn't keep pretending anymore. It felt like the walls were closing in around me, And as hard as it was, I finally made the decision to ask for help. I was sitting with a close friend who I trusted and who was a little older than me, so she had a little more life experience than I did. She simply asked me, "Are you okay?" Normally, I would have said, "I'm fine," and changed the subject. That was my mask. But that day, something inside me just broke. I couldn't hold it in. I told her the truth. I broke down in tears, and at that time, crying in public felt like death to me. But I was at that point. I admitted that I was struggling, that I felt like I was carrying the weight of the world, and that I was tired of trying to be something that I wasn't. A version of myself I could never live up to. I expected her to make light of it, make some kind of joke, or pull away now that she saw my real struggles and the me that wasn't pretending. But instead, the opposite happened. She really listened, she didn't judge, and for the first time in a long time, I felt truly seen, and like a huge weight had been lifted off of my shoulders. When we start sharing openly, whether it's admitting we're struggling, asking for help, or celebrating something we're proud of, we create real connections. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the bridge to authenticity. And it's one of the bravest things that you can do. When we share openly, without hiding or being ashamed, we are inviting others to do the same, and that is true power. That moment with my friend taught me something so powerful. When we start to take off the mask, we don't lose people. We find the ones that are meant to stay. Vulnerability didn't push her away. It actually brought us much closer. So here's a challenge. Think of one small truth that you've been holding back. It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it's telling a friend you need support. Maybe it's admitting that you're passionate about something quirky that your friends and family just won't get. Maybe it's saying, "I'm tired today and I need a break." Start small, because every time you share your truth, you are peeling off a piece of the mask. And you'll be surprised how freeing it feels, and how that small change can make you feel more secure in yourself. So mask can protect us, but they also isolate us. Taking off the mask isn't weakness, it's strength. Vulnerability is how we connect, grow, and live authentically. In this episode, I've shared my own story of starting to take off the mask, and I hope it inspires you to think about yours. If this resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel and hit the alert bells so you don't miss anything. And let's explore more topics like this together with the community that we are building. And please, if you feel comfortable, you can share your own story in the comments. And remember, on this channel, we are breaking illusions, sharing truths openly, and finding what really matters. Thank you so much for being here and watching my video. It means so much to me. I'll see you in the next episode.